What's up, you guys? Teddy Striker here, and this Saturday is UFC Noche, or Noche UFC 306. Sugar Sean O'Malley is defending his belt against Merab Dvalishvili, and apparently this is going to be like a once-in-a-lifetime type of event, so I'm definitely looking forward to this weekend. It should be very exciting to just see the arena, see the fights. These guys got to really put on a show, even though some of these fights aren't really, the best fights on there, but I still think that they're going to be like solid fights on there. But Sean O'Malley, in many people's eyes, is going to knock Merab Dvalishvili out. And Merab has recently came out with a picture of a cut that he had like over his eye, and he got blasted for because you don't want your opponent to know that you potentially have a weakness going into your fight. And against a sharpshooter like Sean O'Malley, that's not good to know. But yeah, a lot of people seem to think that Merab will get knocked out. And in this video, I want to talk about how I think Merab can beat Sean O'Malley. I'm going to be giving the keys to victory. And before we get right into it, this is not my official prediction. My prediction for this fight will drop this Friday, so make sure you guys tune in for that. But with that being said, let's get right into how Merab can beat Sean O'Malley. And the first key to victory I have for Merab is Merab is the machine because this guy is relentless. He's got some of the best cardio in the UFC. He's able to put a pace on his opponents, shoot like 50 takedowns. It's unbelievable. This is a 5-round fight. You got the cardio advantage. You need to take it. You need to take the fight to Sugar Sean O'Malley. You need to get in his face, put that pressure on him, take him down, strike a little bit, take him down. But you need that continuous pressure, because if you don't, if you just stay in the middle of the cage, that's where Sean O'Malley is going to reign supreme. And we saw Jermaine Sterling was hesitant a bit. He was playing the striking game with Sean O'Malley a bit too long. He wasn't really pushing the gas. But Merab has to just push Sean O'Malley back and straight up just bully him. The next key to victory I have for Merab is Sean O'Malley is going to have a massive speed advantage over Merab, and what he's going to do is use those feints to get Merab to twitch quite a bit and get him to react. And when he does that, he's looking for a specific reaction that's repeated. So Merab, in order to prevent him from getting sniped by Sugar Sean O'Malley, he's going to have to change his defensive patterns. And for example, when Sean O'Malley fakes a jab, maybe Merab parries it the first time. The next time Sean O'Malley fakes a jab, maybe you slip on the outside. Maybe the next time he fakes a jab, you take a step back. You need to just change your defensive patterns. Make Sean O'Malley work harder for that snipe, and just don't give him that specific reaction that he's looking for. And now the next key to victory I have from Merab is again, Merab has some of the best cardio in the UFC, but that won't really mean much if you can't get your opponent tired and really force that fight on them. So in order to further get Sugar Sean O'Malley tired, hit him with some massive body kicks, hit him with some powerful hooks to the body. Apparently Merab's got that Mexican style of boxing, so use that. Those guys love going for hard body shots, getting that close range. Use that on Sean O'Malley, and Peter Yan was having a lot of success landing those body kicks on Sugar. So make sure you go for those body shots. And also, one more thing.
A man can't breathe. He can't fight.
And the next key to victory I have from Merab is now, Sean O'Malley has some of the best footwork in the UFC. He's super fast. And to take that away, you just got to blast him. You got to blast him with leg kicks and calf kicks. Specifically, we saw Chito in their first fight use them quite a bit. In their second fight, not so much. But Sean O'Malley still has a bit of a wide stance. Take advantage of that and blast him with calf kicks. And also, we all know that
a man can't stand. He can't fight.
Moving on to the next key to victory from Merab, which is going to be Now, Sugar Sean O'Malley is going to be looking to counter strike Merab. He's going to be looking to bait a mistake out of Merab, get him into potential Russian, and then just knock him out with like a clean counter shot. And Merab in the past, he has gone hurt by guys like Henry Cejudo, by guys like Marlon Moraes, because the way he enters the pocket is like it can be pretty predictable, especially to a guy like Sean O'Malley. He'll just like fake a shot, like fake a punch, and then just enter like on a linear line. He's not taking angles, he's not moving his head, he's not doing anything. And the one thing that I should suggest for him to do, well, actually, I'm not going to tell you guys. I'm going to let the interim heavyweight champion of the world tell you a different way Merab can enter the pocket.
So a lot of my attacks, they won't just come off like straight lines. It will always be bump, off, and then in.
Moving on to the next heat victory I have from Merab, and that's going to be as we know, Sean O'Malley is a great counter striker, and the way you can kind of draw him out is by feinting something, fading a habit that will draw his counter out. So you actually got to be in there in the fight, or maybe you can analyze the fight footage from Sean O'Malley and see what gets him to like kind of pull back and trigger a counter. So you can get him to do that, and then once he goes for that counter, you can counter him yourself with either a punch or a takedown of your own. Because if you wait for him to draw his counter shot out, and then you are able to counter it, that's a free shot on him. It doesn't matter what you do if you overextend, if you like wind up on a big shot, because he won't be able to counter back because he's already thrown his counter. So that's a great way for Merab to be effective in this fight. And yeah, like I said, he can use a takedown on him if he wants to, and that would be a lot easier because Sean O'Malley is like already giving his hips towards him. But the next heat to victory for Merab is now Merab is most likely going to get at least one takedown in this fight. And in order to really make that takedown significant, you got to have a good way of holding Sean O'Malley down on the ground and making sure he doesn't get up. So use those hooks. You know, you're a lot shorter than him. You should be able to, you know, get those hooks in pretty fast. Your legs are shorter, small and everything. I know like sometimes it helps with like having longer legs, but you know, there is a shorter time that he will have to travel to get those hooks in. For example, if he's taking them back due to him having like shorter legs. And also you can really like pull your weight on him because like I said, you're smaller than him in like height wise, so you can really like sink into him and really make him carry that weight. And yeah, like I said, use it. Don't let Sean O'Malley get up easily. Make him work for it. And the last key to victory I have for Merab is gonna be now, in case you don't know, your base is your fighting stance. You know, you have a proper fighting stance. You're properly balanced. You can throw shots well balanced. And you can also take your shot a lot better. If you're off balance, however, you can get knocked out a lot easier. Just like Aljamain Sterling got knocked out by Sugar Sean O'Malley. And Merab, sometimes in his fights, he does get off balance and lose his base, which is going to be a recipe for disaster in this fight against Sean O'Malley. So he has to keep his base at all times, stay balanced when you throw your shots, and maybe you won't get countered. And that's all I got from Merab. And also, make sure you really wrestle. Don't try to strike with him. Do what got you to the dance. And just don't steer away from it. Otherwise, you can get like embarrassed and knocked out really quickly. And this is your life's work. This is the moment where you get to potentially become a champion. So get your ego out the way and get the belt. With that being said, thank you guys for watching and God bless.